What's going on? It's your boy Sheev, the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair, everyone. It's been a long week since that last Andor episode, but I am hyped to be back with you guys tonight. Let's get it going. It's time for episode 6. The mid-season finale of Star Wars Andor is here. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know how hyped are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm definitely at 11. Let's get it going. Hype! Welcome back to Vader's Lair, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far, and happy Andor to all of you guys in the chat. Happy Andor Day. Let's get it going. Tonight is episode 6. We're going to do a little preview, which is why we started about 10 minutes or so before we normally do on these watch party nights. But I'm excited to talk about this episode with you guys. Last week we I thought that we would get that dinner party, and it seems like they kind of skipped over it. Maybe we'll get some dinner party kind of stuff tonight. In fact, I do think we'll get maybe a different dinner party. It seems like Mon Mothma and her husband are going to a lot of these political dinner parties, if you will. So maybe we will get a dinner party tonight, but I think the main thing that's going to happen in tonight's mid-season finale is that we're going to see that heist that's been kind of building the last 2 episodes, Andor's heist. And I've been thinking about it a lot today, wondering what we could potentially see in this episode, because I'm super excited for it. And I think a lot of these dudes are going to die. A lot of the people we got to know last episode and the episode before that, in episodes 4 and 5 of Andor, a lot of those dudes I think are going to die. Obviously Andor doesn't, as we know. He survives to Rogue One and everything. But I don't know, man. I got a really bad feeling about this. Let me know who you think could potentially survive in the chat, because honestly I don't think any of them will. Good to see everybody in the chat as well. Dawn, Jedi Mike, Bailey, good to see you guys. Hope you guys are hyped for tonight's episode, because your boy is definitely excited. Let's get it going. No death, says Jedi Mike. That would be preferred, but I think there's going to be something that needs to push Andor to becoming the kind of rebel that he becomes. You know, he's not at that point, and we know he's going to be at that point by the time of Rogue One. So the question is, how does he get there? And I don't know if he's really close enough with these dudes yet, but I think this could be the kind of thing that starts to solidify him wanting to rebel and just, you know, willing to give everything up. So, you know, the connections that he started to make, Nemec in particular, with his manifesto and everything. I heard a theory, like, what if Andor ends up reading his manifesto after all of this happens? And, you know, I think we all thought that Nemec was probably going to die last week watching the episode together. And I hope he doesn't, man. I really hope he doesn't. But I think he is. Him and probably Lieutenant Gorn are probably the most likely suspects, in my opinion, of who could potentially perish in this crazy daring heist that they're about to do. I mean, the Empire really does have a strong grip on the galaxy. You know, it's a metaphor, but Darth Vader doesn't even. I don't know, man. It just seems like it's going to be hard for all of them to survive this. And thinking back to the trailer footage, all I could think about today was the scene of Andor and the ship, and that we got in kind of the that we put on the thumbnail of Andor and the crashing flaming ship. You know, I think that's going to be what we see in this heist tonight. I think everyone's going to die but Andor. I think everyone's going to die but Andor, if I'm being honest. Or at least maybe the girls survive since they're not there, but I feel like the rest of the group is probably not going to make it, if I'm being honest. Lord Vito says, how do I gift Jedi Mike a sub? LOL. It won't let me. Interesting question. I think I got to figure that out still. Tim, shout out to the homie Tim, the GOAT. He was trying to do the gifting of the memberships a little bit ago. I don't know if it ended up working. YouTube's sometimes a little funky, but we love you, YouTube. you give us a platform. So Callisto says, my number one prediction is that Andor will survive. Well, there you go. I should have put that in Star Wars Santa's predictions. It counts, right? Andor is going to survive the heist? I mean, please let Nemec survive. Dude, me too. I want Nemec. What is going on with my mic? Jeez. I want Nemec to survive really bad. That dude's a G. He's a fun character. And, I don't know. Some people were talking about how there could be potential footage later on, or that we saw in the trailers of Nemec later on in the series, or potentially surviving this. So, fingers crossed that he does. But I will say that in the little blank space for Star Wars Santa's predictions and everything, I definitely wrote that Nemec is gonna be either, severely injured or die. He'll probably die. Dawn says Rooney? Wayne? I don't know. Vita, Bailey, good to see you in the chat. Bailey says, I want to see how they end the episode with the transition into the next arc, maybe a time skip. Interesting. I don't think we're going to get much of a time skip. So as far as we know, Andor is supposed to take place over 5 years through 2 seasons. Now you would think that they would cover most of that, or like half in season 1 of that and half in season 2, but that's not how they're kind of doing it. As far as we know, season 1 is going to take place over the course of a year. And I think it is really the kicking off year of what sets in motion the rebellion, and what sets in motion Andor kind of joining the rebellion early on. And just what leads to everything that we see in Star Wars Rebels, eventually Luke Skywalker joining the rebellion. It's really a very important year, I think, this 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, before A New Hope, before Rogue One, before all these major events that's going to happen 5 years from now. This is the big year that's kind of setting all of this into motion to allow the Rebels to be able to beat the Empire. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's going to be too much of a time skip, but I want to see how they end the episode with the transition into the next arc. So I think the next arc is going to maybe be Saw Gerrera. That could potentially be the next arc. And it would be very interesting to see Mon Mothma doing things from kind of behind the scenes, kind of trying to keep it quiet. Her husband and her kid don't even agree with it, you know what I mean? Or don't even know about it, really, because she doesn't feel safe telling them. I mean, the Empire is making people go about things differently, where Saw Gerrera, we're going to see probably in the next arc, is just ruthlessly willing to do whatever it takes, where Mon Mothma is willing to do whatever it takes, but she's, sending money through, doesn't even know she is able to do it without the Empire catching her. She's trying to be all secretive and do it the right way. But there is really no right way to beat the Empire. You got to beat the Empire. I mean, there is in terms of you don't want to become the Empire. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be too much of a time jump, but I am really interested to see how this arc concludes. The way this show kind of goes is by 3 episode arcs, it seems, where we got the kind of intro to Andor in the first 3, ending with him joining Luthen Rael. And then this one beginning with Luthen Rael and now seeming to end with this major heist that's probably going to solidify his place within the rebellion. Bailey says, I think we saw a prison system in the trailer. I wonder if there's some sort of heist crew are captured in the next arc is rescuing them. Interesting. Definitely could be the case, but I feel like it would be hard to send in a rescue team at this point. Just like they took like 3 years just to set up this one heist. You know what I mean? Like it's been long in the works, and they planned and tried to set it up for a lot of this stuff to happen, man. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to just run in and be like, all right, let's go save a bunch of prisoners. Like, I think this is a one-way trip for those guys. If they either make it out or they don't. Unfortunately. I mean, maybe some of them do get taken prisoner and I'm wrong. I have no idea. It's a good point. Maybe they do. Factory prison. Okay. That makes sense with what they do. I mean, we see Wookiees being used as slaves throughout a lot of the history of the Empire. So, I mean, Wookiees are kind of the people that helped build the Death Star and everything. What else can we see in this episode? So the dinner party, I don't know if we're going to see Sly Moore or some of those other, crazy Empire characters. But I do think we could see Mon Mothma in this episode really hitting a point of maybe no return, maybe not quite no return, but like getting to the point where she's ready to just be done with the Empire and really full on join the rebellion. Maybe she has a falling out with her family. That would be brutal to see, and something that I definitely think would fit into this Andor show that feels so personable and down to earth. Almost, it just feels real. You know what I mean? Callisto says, and maybe eventually Saw and Luthen Rael will collaborate on a new mission. I would love to see them together in an extended arc. Honestly, Callisto, I've had a theory that maybe the three of them, and being, Luthen Rael, Saw Gerrera, and Mon Mothma, I feel like these are the three main players of the rebellion at this point. Like, obviously, we know Mon Mothma doesn't become much of a fan of how Saw Gerrera does things, but I'm willing to bet that she might have worked with him at some point, or she already knows of his exploits and is just like, yeah, I'm not even getting into business with him. So I think it's one of the two, and the way that she's kind of secretly working with Luthen, like, I could be all three of them working together at this point, and then Saw does something that's just like, no. You know what I mean? Like, Saw becomes the full-on Vader for the rebellion in a way where he's just willing to do whatever it takes to win, and he doesn't care who gets hurt in the path of that. Bailey says, don't forget my boy Bail. Wonder if he'll show up. Ooh, Bail Organa would be great. That's a great point. It'd be really cool to see some of the Senate in this episode, concluding with this 3-episode arc here. Maybe that ends up happening in the next arc even, potentially, but it would be really cool to see something like that. We still have half a season, like it's 7 more hours of Andor ahead of us, basically. You know what I mean? Just under, really, but it's exciting, man. No Bail fail. None of that. We want some Bail, though. He's gonna kill it whenever he does show up in the series, and I do think he will. So it just makes sense with the early rebellion and seeing Mon Mothma. It would be dope. It would be dope. Heck, there's a lot of characters within the Senate that we could see that I think would be really cool, including Sly Moore, the Vizier Masamita, the Emperor himself. Palpatine would be really cool to see, whether it's the old decrepit hooded the Emperor, or whether it's a hologram of Sheev. I'd be down for either. Ash Hammer, my man. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Much love to you, Ash. Don says, no cell tel? No cell tel? Your phone's... Isn't the interwebs just great, Don? I'm sorry. It has been quite the week, my friends. I'm apologize for not being as stream heavy or content heavy lately. It's been a lot going on. Life has been life, if you will. I will say, in honor of Andor, I have been inspired to continue the helmets recently, and the Starkiller helmet is coming along nicely. So shout out to the Andor series for getting me inspired to finish the helmet. It's I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on a few things right now. I'm actually trying to perfect that Second Sister helmet before I made it too big. But I'm excited to finally get this finished, because I've been working on the Starkiller helmet for a while, and I just stopped printing for a bit, but it looks good, man. It's a cool helmet. Looks good. I'm excited to finish it. Ash Hammer, my guy, says, how do you make the helmet sheath 3D printer? Yes, I do. So I have 2 3D printers now, and it takes a while. It takes a while. You gotta have some patience, and just YouTube honestly teaches you everything you need to know. YouTube's great, man. And if you just subscribe and smash the like button, no, I'm just kidding. But if you follow what other people, a lot of people have tutorials on how to use 3D printers and different things. So I have 2 3D printers, and I just got them going. And there's different files that you can do online, and depending on the size of your printer, you got to do smaller sections. That's why I printed this out. This is already 5 pieces. This was a piece by itself, one half of this, and then the 2 little ear pieces. And then there's another piece printing for it right now. So like each one of those pieces takes probably, depending on how large it is, like up to 6 to over 6 hours to over a day, depending on how much it's printing, how thick it is, and different settings. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of that, and then it's a fun process. And we'll get into all of the details. I actually have a video or a stream that I did before, kind of showing the end process of how I make them. You get Star Wars helmets without paying like $500. Yeah, exactly. That is the idea. I do hope one day to hopefully be able to sell them. I think it'd be cool to sell them through this, the channel and everything too. Would be sick. Ashhammer says, I know how it is. We have laser engravers to burn images onto wood. It's a little similar to a 3D printer, and it takes a while as well. Indeed, I actually run CNC machines. Now we're getting all nerdy in a different kind of way. I run CNC machines at work, and it's very similar to 3D printing and laser engraving and everything. In fact, there's some 3D printers that have laser engravement on them, or like you can do laser engraving with them. It's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. Alright, let's get back to this Andor episode, because I'm freaking hyped for tonight. So let me know what you guys are thinking could happen in this heist episode, in this episode 6 that we are getting. The last thing I'm kind of wondering is Cyril Karn. I hope I'm saying his name right, because I've probably been butchering it all season. But Cyril Karn has been such an interesting character, seeing him at home with his mom. The question was kind of brought to my attention of, what's Cyril Karn's next job going to be? I've heard people kind of speculating ISB. He could potentially become a member of them, although I don't know if that's really where his story's going quite yet. But I think eventually that could be it. And someone brought up a theory. I can't remember where I heard it. I think I heard it on Star Wars Andor's channel. Might have been Jason Ward or Bespin that thought of this at one point. But basically, what if Cyril Karn becomes the next driver for Mon Mothma? I was like, that's an interesting theory. It just, there's different drivers all the time. The husband doesn't even remember their names, so maybe they're just switching out, and that often it's possible some of them are spies. Mon Mothma's kind of getting questionable about everybody spying on her. And I mean, if Cyril Karn finds out she's interloped with both Cassian and technically Luthen through Cassian, or Cassian through Luthen and everything, or if Cassian ends up working with her, what if Cyril Karn becomes her driver and starts spying on her, and that's his uncle's really just a taxi driver guy, but then he's also secretly spying for the ISB or something. That'd be pretty wild. What up? I hope you're doing well, Will. Welcome into the chat. Gung. Much love to you, my brother. Jedi Mike says that's a crazy theory, to be honest. It definitely was. I'm interested to see where Cyril's story goes from here, because I do think him and, gosh, I can't remember, Dedra Moreau, that's her name. Dedra of the ISB. I think the two of them are kind of interesting, similar characters. Cyril Karn and Dedra Moreau, and I wouldn't doubt if the two of them end up kind of teaming together to try and take down Andor. And I don't think they're going to be too successful, as we clearly see. Raina, what up? Hey! I feel like Cyril is a really bad liar, though. That is true. Cyril would probably not. I don't know if he would make too great of a spy, but I think the way he was looking at that hologram of Andor, and just if he's trying to take down Andor, the guy that he feels ruined his life, like, I don't know. I think Cyril would be up to the task, but you're probably right. You're probably right. He's probably no spy. All right. What else so the two girls, in terms of the heist characters, what's going on with the partisans in Andor, the two girls took off. I'm wondering what their part of the mission is in terms of them not being there and everything, like what's going on with it. And I'm really intrigued to see Andor kind of, integrate, or I don't know how to say it. Like, basically, I'm crazy. Oh man, I can't wait to see this heist. I'm at a loss for words because I'm so excited for it, but I can't wait to see this heist, man, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy seeing them infiltrate the Empire. Andor probably dressing up as one of those lieutenant dudes. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be freaking wild. Bailey says that's my theory as well, Dawn. Spot on. Dawn said she'll look him up because Blevins won't give. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. So she's gonna hook him up or look him up because Blevins won't give her the info on Ferrix, and she'll go straight to Cyril. Interesting. That's a great thought there. The two of them could be working behind the Empire's back once again. Dale says it's gonna be off the hook. You know it, my guy. It's definitely gonna be off the hook. For those of you guys that are channel members, get some hype and some Andor into the chat. Let's go. Freaking excited, man. Like 10 more minutes until the episode drops. A little under. They've been dropping at like 11:50ish from what I've seen the past couple of weeks. So kind of cool they're dropping them close to like 10 minutes early, and we're definitely gonna start right away, man. I'm hyped for it. Good to see you in the chat, Star Wars MCU OG. Hope you're doing well, brother. Get some Andor hype going. Let's go. Alright. On a scale of 1 to 10, everybody in the chat, how likely do we think it is that Nemik dies? Nemik is probably one of my favorite characters in Andor so far, other than like Luthen Rael, Andor himself, and probably Mon Mothma. She's been interesting so far as well, but Nemik is definitely a character that stood out last episode to me, and I could see Andor liking him, and out of the whole group, he probably liked Nemik the best, maybe. I think Nemik could end up sacrificing himself, or getting hurt in a terrible way, and the whole manifesto thing, the way he was talking, the fact that Nemik is probably more of a true believer in the cause than anybody else on that mission. If something were to happen to him, I think that could potentially be the turning point that Andor needs to really giving his, being willing to give his life for the cause of the Empire. Right now he's doing it for money. And if you were offered that much money, you would probably go risk your life too. No, I'm just playing. But I mean, in his case, it was either risk your life for money or potentially go get caught by the Empire. So not much of a choice there. You go risk your life for the money. I'll see you after the show. I don't know if I can stream both and keep up. No worries, Dale. I hope you enjoy the episode. Much love to you, brother. Don says, I'm on a split screen, Dale. It may not last. It's all good, y'all. If y'all want to pop out while the episode's going and come back in for the thoughts on the after, give me your thoughts on the after show. Definitely always welcome to do that. Thank you guys for being here. And just smash the like button and subscribe if you're enjoying. And Welcome if you're new. Much love to you guys. Raina says an 8. An 8 out of 10. A 7.5 from Dawn. So you guys, yeah, definitely a lot of people thinking that Namek could die. Myself included. I would probably say an 8.5 as well. So I'm a little bit higher than both of you guys. Maybe even a 9. Double screens. Gotta go with the double screens. It's the only way to do it. Speaking of which, let me pull up Disney Plus real quick. Oh no. Cool. Alright. Any moment this episode is probably gonna drop. So I'm getting ready for it. I'm excited as heck. Oh! Appreciate the love, Raina. Thank you for becoming a member. Much love to you. Oh, whoops. I don't know if I clicked that. Always fun streaming and clicking on random things. Alright. This episode is probably dropping in 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the episode. Thank you, Raina. Don says, just because he's an idealist. Let me read the rest of that chat. Where'd it go? Oh. Welcome to the dark side, Arena. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Alright, let me get the timer going too. So if you're new here, the way that we kind of do our watch parties is that we throw up a timer and basically you guys can sync it up. And as soon as the timer starts, that's when I'm pushing play on the episode. I'm going to pull the episode up as soon as it drops and pause it at 0 seconds. Give you guys about 30 seconds to a minute to pull it up yourselves because you gotta get it going. I'm too excited for this episode, you know what I mean? So let's get it going. My bad, y'all. Let me get this thing ready. And now we can do it. Alright, refresh on Disney Plus real quick. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Probably another minute or two until the episode drops. That's a cool avatar. It definitely is. Kicking avatar. Bust. Bailey says, just constantly refreshing Disney Plus on my laptop. Me too. I'm right there with you. Next couple of minutes it should drop for sure. There's a AA Rome. Aaron Tomato, welcome into the chat. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So this will be kind of an interesting week for me in terms of streaming. Tomorrow I should be free and available to stream. My grandpa's in town right now, so it's kind of like want to spend some time with grandpa, but I definitely want to stream at some point. So tomorrow there should be a stream some point in the afternoon, I guess almost today now. And then Thursday there should be a stream as well, and Saturday I think. Saturday there should be a member stream. So for those of you that just became a member like Reina, we do member streams every once in a while on Saturdays usually, so make sure to be there. We'll probably do it at 10 a.m. on Saturday for the member stream. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord though, and if you guys don't know, our Discord is in the description below. It's up, let's go. Alright, pull up the episode, guys. Let's load it up. I'm gonna make sure it's up on my end. And here we go. The Eye, episode 6 of Star Wars Andor is titled The Eye. It is 54 minutes, being the longest episode yet. Let's go, man. I'm hyped. I'm freaking hyped. Let's go. Alright, I'm pulling up the episode. I'm gonna pause it at 0 seconds. Let me get the music lowered. Shout out to the GOAT team. Much love, brother. Let's get this episode rolling, guys. Alright. Hope everybody has it up. Let me know in the chat real quick. Let me see what you guys are saying. Sup? Let's go. Dina, welcome into the chat. Much love to you. Shout out to the girlfriend, Dina. Much love, baby. Thanks. Don't got work till 11 tomorrow. Hey, there you go, Jared. I hope you enjoy your night. Let's get this episode rolling. Star Wars Andor, Episode 6, The Eye. Let us begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Let's go. I love how they do the previously on. I love all the little details of the show. The way they've just been doing it. Alright, the heist seems to be the focus so far. Let's go. No one but Andor. Oh, this is gonna go so terribly wrong. Oh, man. Damn. That TIE fighter flyby was so intense last episode, dude. It gave me anxiety, Aaron. It definitely gave me some anxiety. The past couple of episodes, we've been getting anxiety. Woo! Let's go. This is gonna be a big one, guys. Lucasfilm Limited. Do it. Hell yeah. I need to talk to you into closed captions. I don't know if closed captions work during live. I think if you watch on the replay, Dawn, there should be. And I do watch closed caption in the episode generally. Let me see if it's on right now. It should be. Always got it on. Let's go. I like Andor's outfit. Got some Hoth vibes. Oh no. It won't play two things in. No. I'm sorry, Don. Interesting. Yeah. Preach, Nanak. Yeah, the hats. Right, OG? What a nerd. Yeah. Definitely don't look thankful. Namek's gonna die. Not Namek. Wow. This show is so deep. Seven years. No. They definitely won't. Yeah. The eye. So fat and satisfied as they drink. Namek is so dead. You're right, Jared. You're right. He probably is gonna die. Team Half-O. Hashtag fat and satisfied. There you go. Alright, let's see what the girls' part of this is. Hey, I love that little noise. I feel like Tamarin might die too. Ah, interesting. Wow. What was that? Oh, is this what they watch? Wow. That was cool. What? Jeez. They got a bunch of soldiers to watch the people. Look how peaceful these guys are. Interesting, they were dressed like the other people, and now they're dressed, or they were dressed like the Aldanis, and then now they're dressed like the Imperials. Oh man, they're close. Jeez. Dang, so they're gonna take them out, and then Cassian's group is gonna replace them. Yo. Do it with the sound. Ah, you should have taken them out. Or are they? Ooh, much love, Vid. Hope you enjoy when you watch. Humanity for the Bucketheads. Yeah. That's an interesting storyline right there. Nice, Vid. Look how fat he is. He can't even belt his buckle. Buckle his belt. Uh, Not gonna go well for this guy. J-Hold. Whew. The Eye of Aldani is supposed to be a spectacle. Yeah. I can't wait to see what it seems like. It's whatever is going on with those asteroids or comets. Cassian almost just looks out of place. I don't know if you guys got that vibe too, but this is wicked though. They got I don't know if this is like a forest shrine or what's going on here. I take it this is the eye of Aldani though. A combo of northern lights and intense meteor showers. That's sick. That's sick. That's right. They talked about that last episode, right? This is gonna be crazy. This is crazy. Here, the girls going underwater? What the heck? I don't think we're going to get much of Mon Mothma at all this episode. I think this is strictly dedicated to the heist. What the heck? Okay, so they're going underwater right there. Right? Oh, shoot. There they are. Alright. This is where the fun begins. Right, Callisto? I swear I'm getting that vibe. They do a great job of playing with our anxiety in this show, man. Shit. Excuse my language. I don't think the girls' side of this is going as planned. What's she waiting for? Do it. Come on. She looks sick. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, me too, Callisto. I'm definitely. Whew, she was losing her nerve for a sec. The Donnie people. Interesting. Alright. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought Nemec was gonna die. Oh man, this is good. This is really good. Gave him that backhand. Mm. No, you better figure out how. This is crazy. Yo. Jamming? Ha. Got him. This is wild, man. I mean, we've seen stuff like this in Star Wars Rebels, but wow, it's crazy to see in live action. And the way Tony Gilroy shot this, so tense. Freaking crazy. Yeah. I like how they tied up Lieutenant Gorn. That's funny. I love this relationship, by the way. Hell yeah. Gorn. Must be the eye. This episode, man. Nice. Damn. Going smooth so far. Damn. You better start hustling. This episode is giving me anxiety. You're telling me, Dina. Vel making me feel like she's about to betray them or something. Nah way. Don't tell me that, Ashhammer. Well, that's how you get to a vault of Republic credits. Look how many credits that is. I never thought we'd see something like that. Wow. They're pulling this off so far. This is the bank heist of bank heist. Damn. That probably wasn't part of the plan for that guy to hear that. You're telling me, Ashhammer, I love heist movies and this is really hitting all the marks. Yeah. Almost has the vibes of that opening Dark Knight scene. Someone's about to do something stupid. I hope not. Was that part of the... Yeah, it must have been part of the plan. I'll be right behind you. That guy's not hustling. Yeah, I think we're losing that. I hope we don't lose any of them at this point, but something's not going to go right now. Hustle your bustles, yo. Come on. Wow. That's so cool. Wow. That guy just realized. Seven years serving you. I deserve worse than that. Uh-oh. Alkenzi Air Command. That's so sick. Uh-oh. Gordon's gonna die. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Oh, the dude just got on the ship with him. No. Oh my god, they're all dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be insane. Oh no. Come on, Cassian. Oh, Vale made it. Did they just leave Nemec? Oh no, Nemec's already on board. Oh, Terraman definitely didn't make it though. Let's go. Where's Gorn? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Oh. Oh no. Ashton. Bruh. They were high key two of the best characters. I liked both of them a lot. Oh my god, this is insane. They're flying through the eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. The anxiety. This is definitely incredible, Callisto. Wow. They made it. She's still there? That's amazing. That's so cool. Take me to the doctor. Yeah. Good stuff, Cassian. Hey, okay, so this guy's the doctor. Hey, I like his headset. Got the 4 General Grievous arms, you know? Yeah, he's definitely the reason they got away. Dr. Quadpaw. I like that name. I like that too. Wow. Now this dude's... What the... Wow, that guy turned like a full 180. What? What in the world? Wow. Wow. He didn't make it? Oh, no. What the... Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Coruscant. Deidre. The Senate! Let's go! Animal's wild. Animal. Andor's wild. The Senate's just leaving. Everybody's leaving. What? Because they got news of the heist? Or is there something else? What just happened? Hey, the Star Killer helmet. Sure. Luthen was pooping bricks. Wow. Wow. Written by Dan Gilroy. What a flippin' episode. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 6 of Andor, The Eye. On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know down in the chat below. Oh, man. What a flippin' episode. What a flippin' episode, guys. 10 out of 10 for me. I loved it. I flippin' loved it. Wow. Every moment of that episode was just incredible. I loved what they did with the Eye, infiltrating the Empire, or the Imperial base on Aldhani. The switcheroo with the guy at the end who was just like, I'm gonna take my cut kind of thing. Like, I did not see any of that coming. And R.I.P. F in the chat for Nemec. Had a feeling he wouldn't make it out of this episode, but man, he didn't even die from the fighting. He got crushed by credits. What the heck? What an episode, man. What a flippin' episode. Oh, 10 from Bailey, 10 from everybody. Dawn, I agree with Raina and Bailey. 10, 10, 10. And so it begins. And yeah, like Luthen said at the end of episode 5, or it might just be the beginning. Looks like it might just be the beginning. Wow. Cassian getting the manifesto from Nemec at the end. That poetic. I think that's going to be what leads to him really driving towards, becoming a true believer, a true rebel. Reading through that manifesto is going to change him. A 9 out of 10 for Will. 10 from Bailey, 10 from Randa, 10 from Callisto, and F in the chat, of course, from my boy Nemec. And we lost a couple of people this episode. It seemed like the entire crew basically died. The lover of Val, the lover of Vale was still alive, it seemed like, on Aldhani. So 3 of the members, it seemed like, survived, and everybody else died. Wild. Even the Imperial dude that was like on the base, it looked like he either had a heart attack, passed out, or something happened to him that wasn't too great. Well, maybe we'll find out more next episode. But now the ISB is like, something went down. Oh, everybody was getting alerts. And Mon Mothma was like, what? the members of the Senate were all disappearing. I don't know if you guys saw that, which really cool that they threw the Senate in there. There was nobody in there. I feel like the Senate's like, if it hasn't been disbanded already, it's about to be. Had to be Nemec that inspires Andor, and that manifesto is probably what will do it. It will. I mean, pretty wild that's how it went down. His journal is what's going to make Andor want to be a rebel, I bet, though. Indeed. I mean, getting the ideas of Nemec and like what he kind of was, when he was laying down, he was spitting some facts in the 2 or 3 episodes that we got to meet him. What a guy, man. What a guy. I thought he was going to survive the episode when they had the doctor and everything, and then Oh man, that just went so south so fast. The post heist was like crazier than the heist almost. It was, what's going down? What was happening? I don't even know. I can't wait to watch these first 6 episodes all together in like one, 2 big arcs now concluded together. What a freaking journey this show has been halfway through. I can't believe there's another half to this season. Most of our Disney Plus shows are 6 to 8 episodes as it is, so another 6 episodes of this season. I'm all for it after this. I'm ready. I'm ready. We got some more Mon Mothma to tell. There's definitely a lot of Luthen to discover, I think, still. And we didn't even visit Cyril Karn this episode, so there's a lot to get through. A lot of story left. I'm freaking more hyped than I've ever been, man. More hyped than I've ever been. I loved him. He was such a great character. He really was. Really was. R.I.P. to Nemec. Had a great name, too. Had a great name. Ashhammer says they really brought him to the doctor just to have him die. That was really surprising. I didn't expect that. I mean, it kind of... First of all, that's very real. And, wow. I didn't expect it either. And I think it's going to add a lot more impact. Andor even took the choice to go out of his way to try and save him. And interesting now in hindsight, the one dude that was like, I'm all for myself kind of guy. I can't remember what his name is right now, but that one dude, he's the one that wanted to go to the doctor so bad, and she was like, he's dying. He was probably going to die either way at that point after getting crushed. That sucked. That really sucked. Yeah, an F in the chat indeed. Dina says 10 out of 10, even if they played with my feelings. Indeed. 10 out of 10, they play with my feelings, and they're gonna continue to do so. But when they play with your feelings, I feel like that's when it hits the best. makes you feel the pain. What an episode, though. I freaking love that. I love this episode. Like I said, I'm more hyped for season 2, the rest of season 1 than I've ever been. Not to mention, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been streaming. We have 14 days, 2 weeks until the entirety, all 6 episodes of the Tales of the Jedi drop. Just another 2 weeks. The 26th, we're going to get all 6 episodes of Tales of the Jedi, and I think an episode in Andor. That is going to be a fun night. Make sure to subscribe and be there, because it's going to be a lot of fun that night. We're going to watch, 7 whole episodes of Star Wars. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a freaking blast. Great episode. I give it a 10, says Star Wars MCOG. Yeah, I think most of the Star Wars fandom and most people that watch this episode are going to freaking love it. I loved it. So good. Raina, glad you liked the episode. Can't wait to get my internet back so I can watch on the big screen. Me too. It's always fun watching it with you guys here, of course. And the first time is the best time watching these episodes and everything. I mean, you get something out of each rewatch though too, which is one of the amazing, cool things about this show. But man, I can't wait to throw this on the big screen and just enjoy the hell out of it again. I'm super excited though. So in terms of the rest of the show, I don't know where it's gonna go. Like maybe Andor goes back to Ferrix, tries to give some money to his mom. He's gonna take his cut, it looks like. It'd be wild if they kind of start right back up. Maybe they're gonna do a little bit of a time jump. But like I talked about before the episode, I don't really think there's gonna be too many time jumps going forward or in this season generally. In season 2, I think there's going to be a lot of different time jumps because we're skipping through 4 whole years in season 2. This first season, though, is taking place over the course of a year. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of time jump for sure, but I don't think it'll be big if there is much. And I do think Luthen is going to try and find Andor again. And that might be, Luthen with his crazy little maniacal laugh there at the end. He's like, we've done it. It's great. Can't wait to get my internet back. Yeah, I saw that. Weeks or months, not much. That's rough. That's really rough, Don. I'm excited to see what people on the Twitters are saying, what most of the fandom's feeling, because I'm definitely on that Star Wars high. Man, that was good. Man, that was freaking good. So excited. We got 2 more weeks till Tales of the Jedi. So, one more episode, I guess, of Andor until we get Tales of the Jedi. The 8th episode of Andor is going to be when we get 6 whole episodes of Tales of the Jedi. And that's going to be freaking fun, man. If you've never seen the Clone Wars or any of the animated stuff, something that's going to be kind of cool about Tales of the Jedi is that this show coming up is going to be 6 episodes where we're following 3 of them with the Ahsoka character and 3 with the Count Dooku character, which you may or may not have heard of before, but they are very crucial characters to the kind of Clone Wars or prequel era, if you will. So it should be really cool and insightful for any of you guys that maybe haven't seen Clone Wars or don't know too much about the Ahsoka character. I think it's going to really fill in a lot of fans for Ahsoka coming out next year, fill in a lot of the gaps and different things that they might not know about her character. And also, I think we're gonna get some really cool stuff with Dooku and him going to the dark side. So I'm hella excited for that. Time jump internet has to be tomorrow. Yeah, right. How about a real life time jump where we can just skip to the next Andor episode? I can't wait though. This is gonna be a really fun back half of the show. Thank you guys, all of you, for hanging out with us tonight. We're probably going to get out in here in the next couple of minutes. But I want to say a big appreciation to all of you guys. We're going to be streaming tomorrow, probably around 5, maybe 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Thursday, we're going to try and get a stream in as well. I've been thinking of doing some Ghost of Tsushima on the channel, but I really want to get back to talking some Star Wars because it's been a bit and I haven't been too consistent with the streams. So gonna try to get some videos worked on if I can, and then I'm gonna definitely try to stream the next 2 days for you guys and get the conversation going, because Andor has been a freaking blast so far. These first 6 episodes have been freaking wild, and I can't wait for the next 6. I'm loving the watch party. Thank you, Sheev, and thank you to everyone for making it enjoyable. Raina, I'm glad you enjoyed, and I definitely hope you enjoyed the next 6 episodes as much as I probably will as well. It's gonna be a good time. I hope to see you in the next 6, man. It's gonna be good. We do watch parties for all the new Star Wars content. It's one of the main things that we do here at Vader's Lair, and we definitely do some other really fun stuff. So thank you for becoming a member today, Raina. Kalisto says, Gilroy said the debut season will cover 1 year of Andor's life, and the second season will cover 4 years. Indeed, that's kind of what I've been talking about. The show is going to be a 5-year story. That the first season is covering that first year, as Kalisto said, and the next 4 are going to be coming up. Sam Madden says a 10 out of 10. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for me as well. It was a blast of an episode. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Much love to all you guys that are subscribers of Vader's Lair. Make sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy this live stream. Go check out our Discord, where you can basically chat with a bunch of Star Wars fans like yourself, get notified every time that we go live or post a tweet or a lot of different things. Just a cool Star Wars community. You can also find our merch in the link below as well. We got some cool Vader's Lair merch on our Streamlabs website. I appreciate all you guys though. Thank you for hanging around with us. I'll see you tomorrow for another stream, and have a fantastic rest of your week, guys. May the Force be with you all always, and remember to do it. Much love. Peace.